Oh, man, yes, sir. That's Fred Hammond. Bless y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got it running on the Bishop Joseph Walker with that word this morning. Yes, sir. Happy to have you, Bishop Walker, from Nashville, Tennessee, Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, where he's also the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. And my God, we are blessed. That's the old school jam. That was the one, man. We grew up on that one, and certainly we thank God for this opportunity. I want everybody to know how blessed you are. You know, the Bible says in Galatians 6:9 to be not weary in well doing or doing good, for in due season you're going to reap if you faint not. Do you know your blessings are tied to your heart? Don't ever let people change who you are, because they may be trifling. They may not be responding the way you need them to respond, but God has blessed you because of your heart. And sometimes you got to trust the process, because whatever God promises you, he's going to make it come to pass. Sometimes we wait and we wait, and waiting is always tough. Delays are always challenging, but you got to believe something, that be not weary in well-doing, because in due season, it's really going to come. I know it may take a long time, but God ain't slow. He's just being strategic. He's holding back things because he knows if he gives it to you too soon, you actually might not be able to really appreciate it. Sometimes he'll wait until your money can't do it, until your friends can't do it, so that when he does do it, can't nobody else get the glory but him. Can I tell you something? When you're waiting on it, sometimes you got to trust that God knows exactly when to deliver it. One day, Ricky, man, I was ordering something, man. It was so important that I got it, man. I wanted it, and I was tracking it online. When I was tracking it online, man, the first day I could track it. The second day I was tracking it. And then all of a sudden, man, my signal started tripping. I could not track my package. I got so frustrated. I thought, maybe it ain't going to come. First day, second day, third day was fine. But when I got to the third and fourth day, man, it fell offline. So you know what I did? I started calling to cancel my order. And while I was on the phone canceling my order, little did I know that the truck was on my street to deliver the package. Sometimes while you are getting ready to cancel what God told you, the package is arriving at your door. I want to tell somebody right now, you better hold on. Keep trusting God. Even if you can't see it, I come to declare today that what you've been praying for is pulling up to your house this week. Trust that. It's already done.
Hey, Bishop, that always happen with them Nikes, don't it?
Just when you think it.
Man, you sit up there, you be like, man, I know ain't nobody stole my Nikes, man. You been waiting on it, but the Nike app ain't no joke, but I know you got it. I know you got it.
Yes.
Hey, Bishop, that was a good word this morning. Let everybody know how you can be reached and how they can follow you.
All right, everybody, so check it out. You can follow me at Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. That's Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. And also check out our ministry at Mount Zion, Nashville on YouTube. And guess what, Ricky? This is Full Gospel Week. We're down in Orlando for our conference. It's going to be awesome, so y'all can check us out there on social media. It's going to be going on all week. We thank God for y'all, man.
Man, thank God for you, Bishop, man. Y'all have a good conference, man. I cannot wait, man. So excited for you.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Love
you, man.
All right.
All right, y'all. Here's Donnie McClurkin right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There's a song that we sing in our church in New York. News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Good morning, Alfredo.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, July 6th. Here's what's going on in the news. A manhunt is still underway in Brooklyn after 8 people, including 4 children, were shot at a 4th of July barbecue in Coney Island. Now, police say a masked gunman dressed in black opened fire into the courtyard, then fled on foot. 7 victims are expected to survive, but a 21-year-old woman remains in critical condition. No arrests have been announced, and investigators are looking into whether this shooting may have been tied to recent gang activity. In other news, a massive heat dome continues to grip much of the country after the July 4th holiday, with at least 25 reported deaths and more than 140 million Americans under heat alerts. The worst conditions have been in the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and parts of the Midwest, where officials are urging people to stay indoors, hydrate, and check on vulnerable neighbors. In other news, Democratic Senate hopeful Mallory McMorrow is dropping out of the primary in Michigan. McMorrow may have stepped aside because she saw the math was not in her favor and that she was probably not going to win. Now the stage is set for a battle next month between moderate Representative Haley Stevens and progressive Abdul El Sayed. The winner will go on to face Trump-backed candidate Mike Rogers. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
And away we go. The world champion gets a much better start than Adasia Hodge. And here comes Sha'Carri. Look at Sha'Carri Richardson and the world champion. Sha'Carri to the line. It's tight between Sha'Carri and Melissa. It may very well be Sha'Carri Richardson. No, Jefferson Wood, and it's a photo finish.
Man, Diamond League at Prefontaine Classic was a showdown between Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Jefferson Wooten. Shout out to Melissa Jefferson Wooten. She got first place. Sha'Carri got second by the hair of the chinny chin chin. Good old-fashioned healthy rivalry, man, between two American sprinters going back-to-back. Here's what Sha'Carri had to say after the race.
I have a belief in myself that not only comes from within, but from the people that genuinely love and care for me, they pour into me. So that confidence is coming back in me as a person as well as athlete.
Love it, man. Let's give Melissa some props, man. She's been dominating track and field all season long in that 100 meters, man. And FIFA World Cup action tonight, USA versus Belgium, 7 p.m. Central Time. It's going down. USA looking to advance to its first World Cup quarterfinal since 2002. Let's get it popping, baby. Get the popcorn ready. It's my quick sports report right there. The hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Alfredas?
Hey, Ricky, you know I'm holding it down for the Brat today, and we got to show some love to our new family members in Dallas. Y'all are locked in on 97.9 The Beat. Ricky, we are officially back on 97.9 The Beat.
Where it all started, baby.
Absolutely.
Right?
Dallas View Mall.
Yes, sir.
In the fish, what you call that? The fish
bowl.
Right.
All right, y'all, let's get into it. So Beyonce gave the Beehive an unexpected 4th of July gift. She dropped new music. Yes, Queen Bee released a song called Morning Dew Donk. It's her first new song since 2024's Grammy-winning album, Cowboy Carter. Now, this surprise release also kicked off a 60-day countdown to the 20th anniversary edition of B-Day, which was her groundbreaking second solo album. Can't believe it's been 20 years, which was originally released back in 2006. Now, this new single is going to be included on the anniversary reissue of B-Day, which is expected to drop on her birthday, September 4th. The new single was written by Beyonce, Pharrell, The Dream, and Darius Dixon, so you know it's hot. Morning Dew Dunk was also produced by Beyonce and Pharrell, and it's said to be a tribute to the Beehive in celebration of the album's milestone anniversary. And in case you haven't heard it, here's a little bit of B's song.
Got the jazz tone to it.
Cute.
Nice.
Do we ever not like a Beyonce song? I mean, honestly.
Well.
Oh, well, you,
She
Gary.
made nothing I ain't ever liked. Ever.
Right, exactly.
In her life.
Okay, and other stuff. Updates have been made on Tiffany Haddish's DUI case. Y'all remember that? And so she's going to stand trial next month after a Georgia judge denied her request to dismiss that DUI case stemming from an arrest back in 2022. Now, she had argued that the lengthy delay in bringing the case to trial violated her constitutional right to a speedy trial, but the court was like, nah, sis. According to the ruling, the judge found that Tiffany failed to show that delay caused her actual prejudice. The order also noted that she and her legal team contributed to several scheduling delays over the past few years, including filing multiple notices of unavailability and requesting at least one continuance. Now, Tiffany Haddish, if you don't remember, she was arrested back in January 2022 after police responded to reports of a driver asleep behind the wheel in Georgia. It was Peachtree City. Officers later charged her with DUI, failure to obey a traffic control device, improper stopping on a roadway, and a parking violation. Prosecutors allege she was under the influence of marijuana and alcohol at the time she was arrested. With her motion denied, she is now scheduled to go to trial next month on August 13th. So listen, if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Of course, you can follow me on social media at George Alfredas. Coming up, Rock T's got the joke of the day right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time, ladies and gentlemen, for Rocky's joke of the day. All right, what a rock.
So the other day, I was at the bank, and a nice old lady asked me to help if I could help her check her balance. So I pushed her over.
That was good.
Oh, wow.
Gary.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, I like that, Rock.
Yes, sir.
Good and mean.
Call the police on your ass.
Had to check that balance, dog.
Had to check her balance. So you push it on over, Rock.
Yes, baby.
Just a little nudge.
That's what y'all get for wearing kitty heels. The kitty heels, they ain't stable. Oh, that's hilarious. I appreciate that, Rock. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Well, Ricky, coming up next, y'all, I'm going to definitely expand your vocabulary, baby, with the word of the week next on Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S, Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
Boy, when they did Eagles, all of them said it wrong. God, dog. Man, all right, y'all, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. Everybody in the DFW, man, we are so excited to be back on where it all started. 97.9 The Beat. Happy, man, we so happy to be back, man. It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Shout out to everybody in South Dallas and Oak Cliff.
Funky town.
What's up, Senior
Come on,
Hills?
baby.
Yeah, Fort Worth, man. So glad to be back, man. All right, it's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week with the one and only Gary with the T. Gary, don't embarrass us, please. So what word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Well, Ricky, this week's word is a nice word. It's a cute word. But anyway, this week's word, honey, y'all, is ready?
Yep.
Exacerbated.
Oh, wow.
He said ready.
That is spectacularly wrong.
Wow.
Damn.
Look.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
You got it, Gary.
Thank you. Exacerbated. A-X-X-A-C-E-R baited. B-A-T-E-D. Exacerbated.
You got the last part right.
That's about it.
I mean, you spelled it right.
The only part he got right is Ted.
The ED at the end.
Yeah, you got Ted right.
Come on, Gary. You got it. You got this.
Exacerbated.
I mean,
It is broken down.
It's an adverb, right?
Yeah, it's an adverb.
Yeah.
Well, it's broken down. It's pronounced exacerbated.
all right.
Oh, you getting close.
What?
Pull it
Now
all
give us
together.
the definition.
The
Don't let them
definition-
slow you down. Keep that thing
Thank you,
moving.
Ricky.
Give them the definition, Gary.
The definition is doing something that makes a bad situation, problem, or negative feeling significantly worse.
Yeah, now use it in a sentence.
Oh. The time I got popped.
Go
The
ahead.
time I got popped in the mouth on a date was understandable because I went through some phone and exacerbated a situation that should have remained unbothered.
Oh, gosh. Somebody popped you in the mouth on a date?
Oh, yeah. There was on a, what part? Tell her what party you was going to, Gary.
We was going, Miss Gregory, we had it was a little group I was in Houston called the Pretty Boys. So we was on our way to a party, and me and my friend Zach had got into a disagreement, honey, going to the gas station. So I said something, bitch, and he popped me.
And what you do,
Right
Gary?
in the mouth.
He hit me in the mouth, girl, but you know that's not, and let's be clear, it's not what you call that. It's not violence.
It's not domestic
Not
violence.
domestic violence.
Sound like
none
a
of
bee
that stuff.
slap.
It was kind of like that after freeze. So, girl, but baby, how polite.
Like a pimp slap. Did he backhand you? Or?
I don't remember what it was, but he hit me in the damn mouth. But baby, I still got well that night, and we went to that party because baby, it was the Pretty Boys party that night, so I had to go. So
Right.
Did you hit him back or?
No.
Okay.
And you had put your hands in my mouth like what the white women do, Gary.
Imagine like a white woman. Bitch, and, oh.
Don't say that no more.
half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, 97.9 The Beat. Good morning to you. It's Monday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what happened in celebrity news. Y'all, everybody's still talking about Miss Tahari Jose, or Dwaza, however she pronounced her damn name. But anyway, honey, they're talking about how she revealed, y'all, her brand new ultra exclusive side hustle. Now, if y'all know who this girl is, she was on Love and Hip Hop, baby. And this girl, honey, she's doing things. People are talking about it because Ricky's right now, she's doing mobile barbering. She's cutting men's hair in a beautiful, they're raving about her beautiful tight cat suit that she's wearing, and she's only charging $500 a haircut. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Whoa. Yeah, they said according to the insiders, they said, honey, this is a girl, honey, she is traveling. She's giving you a single standard haircut from the Dominican Bombshell, which she's only charging $500, up to $500. Now, they're saying, y'all, while a normal trip to the local neighborhood barbershop is going to only cost you $40, Mr. Harry, y'all, is branding her enterprise, y'all, as the ultimate high-end VIP sensory experience. Now, they say clients are just not paying for that lineup or whatever they saying. This girl is they're being pampered. They're saying, honey, that, you know, she's spinning that chair, honey, in her castle. They're saying the men's eyes are just trying to stare straight, but they looking directly at her. And, you know, people saying, what's wrong with it? Because now people are trying to question. They say, girl, is this girl really a cosmetologist? Does she really have a license, honey, or is she just cutting hair? And these dumb men, which they probably are, just paying $500 for a haircut. Ricky, would you pay $500 for a haircut from Miss Tartt? Now, she got a cute shape. She all right, but she's not the cutest, but she got a nice little shape, though, honey.
I mean, you might as well go to the strip club so you can have it with the music.
See?
Without having to hold your head still.
Yeah. 500. I want more to the lineup.
So, baby, they said, honey, this girl, these men are paying. But, Ricky, that's somebody's salary. And if I was a woman, if my man would not get a haircut, or I'll be cutting his damn hair at home. You're not going to go spend all our little cash, honey, to look at a damn woman in a cat suit paying $500 when you could be help paying this doggone mortgage and stuff like that. But it's just, it's the new thing now. They're saying more women are starting to do it. But if men start doing it, because they got a lot of men.
You can find a fine one that can cut, not like they can really cut, though. You got to know how to cut. The line got to be straight.
They have
500.
It's got to be crispy.
Right. Y'all know they have those other barbershops with just men, like the boardroom and, yeah, I mean, like there's barbers like that. You go in and it's like
a spa.
Yeah.
It's a spa treatment.
I bet you get drinks and the girls are dressed all cute. And
now, the young lady named Tiffany that cut my hair, trim my beard, she ain't finna be wearing all that.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Tiffany, shout out to you. Detroit's greatest. That's one of the bad boy. Tiffany had you so crispy, but she ain't been put that on now.
That's ridiculous, honey. $500 doggone dollars, honey, for a haircut. I wish the hell I bought haircuts. You know, I really remember. I remember when I used to get my haircut when I was younger, it was $5. Now here you gotta pay $45 and $50 for a haircut. Honey, that's too much. So.
Who cut your? Will still cut your hair though.
Yep, Will still cut my hair.
What will charge?
That's what I just said, $45 and $50, and that's too damn high. That's a lot of money, Ricky.
Yeah, it is.
That's the average price now.
That's the average price. That's what I don't like about it.
It's $50. How often do you have to get your hair cut?
Well, every week.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, so
I go every week.
$200 a month?
Yeah, but what you can do, you can trim it yourself and line yourself up like on that off week till you get back to the barber. Yeah. That's how you say.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's how you thought you said, because sometimes they try to say we got to pay that price for an edge. But anyway,
right.
That's neither here nor there, honey. That's why, honey, I'm going to give me a weave. But anyway, moving on, honey, and other celebrity news. Y'all, congratulations. I know y'all heard the exciting news. Taylor Swift tied the knot, y'all, with Mr. Travis Kelce over the weekend, honey. And it's been, yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they said the 14-time Grammy winner, baby, and the Kansas City Chiefs tight ends. They both 36 years old, tied the knot recently, y'all, at a ceremony at the Madison Square Garden, honey, in New York City. Now, the star-studded wedding reportedly welcomed, y'all, only 1,000 guests, and they transformed the iconic arena, y'all, into a glamorous celebration fitting for the power couple. Now, according to people, they said Miss Swift and Kelce, now, this is what she wore, y'all. She wore a beautiful Christian Dior Haute Couture look, honey, designed by Mr. Jonathan Anderson with custom Christian Louboutin shoes and Cartier jewelry for the bride. Now, they said instead of a traditional bride party, Austin Swift served as Taylor's man of honor, while Jason Kelsey stood beside his brother for the best man, and Adam Sandler, y'all, officiated the ceremony. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the celebration followed a rehearsal dinner, and, you know, they had people like Selena Gomez, Lena Dunham, and so many other people, and they all were glittering in jewel-toned looks. Now, they said Swift and Kelsey announced their engagement back in August of 2025 after nearly 2 years of dating. Now, listen to that. 2 years of dating nearly, honey. White women ain't playing that. You gonna marry me now, but honey, they do poke kiss. She gotta be dating for 50 years, and then when she get married, and then he died.
Got grandchildren.
Yeah.
Gary, when you're right, you're right. You ain't never lied.
It burns me up, honey. I said, now, honey, the non-African American women get married a day or two, but we gotta wait damn till his mama dead, and somebody don't like them to marry. Well,
I'm with you when you're right, Gary.
Yeah, it burns me up.
You're not wrong.
No, it ain't, honey. You gotta wait all this damn time for him, and then, honey, he ain't got the damn money left. And now you want me to sit here and support you.
15 years, y'all still boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, Baby, Miss Swift said, no, sir, baby, we're not having that. We're gonna do this in 2 years, honey. And they said that breakdown of that doggone that money together, honey.
Keisha's bank account was like Taylor Swift. I'm sure it would have been done in a year and a half.
Okay.
Right. You make a good point, Ricky.
Yeah, now that's but
Keisha over here
that.
working part-time at Radness and babysitting on the weekend.
Credit score 219.
I don't even think it goes that low.
But anyway, that girl,
I took a billionaire with a flat ass anyway.
Okay, so she's definitely a billionaire, honey. They say he ain't came with nothing but what, 70 or 50 something.
How flat with that ass, Rick?
Ass flat as my driver's license. I'll take it.
I mean, with that money, you can buy her a butt.
Okay, they show buying them cheaper than that, exactly, honey. But you know the thing is, though, this girl, she married him. I still feel bad. At first, I just feel a certain kind of way. I don't know. She must really love him.
Why do you say that?
Because he didn't play black, honey, and you know Miss Swift ain't his first choice, honey. But he didn't went that route, honey, to the AA, and now he with Miss Swift, baby. You know, honey, those boys do just like anybody else do. Who got the most dollars win. So, honey, Miss Swift.
And the only thing you had to do is go to Costco's and get some seasoning and stuff, and teach her how to season certain stuff. She find it'll work out.
Yeah,
it'll work out.
Yes. But they are together, so they are happily married and what have you. So she got her man, honey. So congratulations to Taylor Swift. And they said Jay-Z and Beyonce, I think they even attended the wedding. So I'm like, well, that's cute, honey. So they did have a few people, you know, there at the wedding that, you know, look familiar, honey. So Miss Swift, go ahead. Congratulations to you and your new man, honey. All right, now that said and did, y'all know what time it is.
Hey.
Yes, honey. Yes, 97.9 The Beach Hour. If y'all don't know, this is the sha-la-la-la-la moment, honey. We have to sha-la-la you before we give you the color of the day. Yes, honey, sha-la-la-la-la. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is atomic tangerine. On the high end, you say atomic tangerine, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark orange. That's
a beautiful color. That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get them at 8669-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Tampa, Florida. Wake up, Quita and Alex. Wake up. Mama love y'all.
Wake up my sisters, my mom, everybody. God bless them all, my aunties, my husband, and my kids. Wake up.
Hey, first time caller, Linda from Largo. Wake up, Collins family.
Good morning. My name is Betty Holloway. I'm a phlebotomist in St. Petersburg, Florida, from Milwaukee. I have my brother here from Wisconsin, and I just want to say, wake up to everyone. I love the show every day.
Let me stop. Look, y'all, I'm tired. We tired now. Y'all ain't finna turn this into no damn senior citizen's nightmare. Calling up here half sleep, whining, sounding like y'all in hospice. Don't call y'all ass up here no more. I want to wake up, man. Tutu, I'm gonna beat your ass for playing these songs.
She did do it.
Tutu, we just glad to be here.
Ricky, shut your mouth.
Wake up.
Sir.
Oh, everybody, we love you too. But y'all gonna have to call up here with some energy because everybody done sat here and nodded off. Don't call up here. Now we're gonna do it again.
You want
y'all gonna have to have some.
Okay.
Look, we just went back on 97.9 The Beat. Y'all know that's 97.9 The Beat.
It didn't match the music. It didn't match
Y'all
the
listen
music.
to turn this into the Lawrence Welk show. Y'all sound like we should be playing James Cleveland.
Sir.
It didn't match.
All right, we're gonna give y'all another chance. We're gonna give y'all another chance.
Yeah.
Okay, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning, man. Happy to have you.
Man, so good to be with you, brother. How are you, man?
Man, blessed, man. Blessed, rested, played some golf yesterday. I'm good.
Man, that's fantastic. Now, listen, so every now and again, something happens that's so symbolic, like you couldn't even write it if you tried. This weekend, as the storms rolled through Washington, D.C., people leaving President Trump's 4th of July event had to be directed to seek shelter inside the National Museum of African American History and Culture.
Sure they ain't pay no attention.
Now, let's be clear,
Greatness.
y'all. The museum was not where they chose to go. It was one of the buildings surrounding the mall identified as an evacuation building. So once the storm came in, doors to the African American History and Culture Museum and other buildings opened. But damn, like what irony. Because this is a museum whose existence and whose telling of American history has been criticized by the administration and many of its supporters, arguing America shouldn't spend so much time talking about slavery, racism, segregation, the difficult parts of our past. And the argument has often been that these stories somehow diminish America. But it doesn't. And I think what was like the thing that was so funny to me, it was like if you was really about that life, you shouldn't have gone in and got shelter there.
Okay.
Like you really shouldn't have. Because we know this museum is really, it tells the story of people here through the transatlantic slave trade. It tells the story of families, of faith, of invention, of military service, of music, of business, of education, of struggle, of joy, of triumph. It tells a story of our people who helped build this nation, fought for this nation, believed in this nation. And that's not anti-American. That's actually American. And so that's why I thought it felt so powerful, y'all, because like we have always been covering for them when they didn't want to acknowledge us. Like we cover this country with our labor. We cover this country with our military service. We cover this country with our innovation, our music, our faith, our organizing, our compassion, our belief in democracy, even when democracy didn't fully believe in us. And when America needed builders, we built. Soldiers, we served. Movements to make the country better, we marched, making it better for other people. We have literally spent the entire 250 years in this country building for other people. And so, Rick, I just thought it was so profound, and it reminded me of just what we talked about last week. This reality that this next 250, we got to center ourselves. Like how we vote, how we move, how we build. And so I 3 simple words, Rick: love, serve, and build.
Right.
Like when I thought about the fact that we were providing cover to people that would never cover us, it just reminds me how much we got to be aggressive and just gangster and focused about how we love us intentionally. Support Black business, encourage Black children, celebrate Black excellence while people are still alive to hear it. Serve where you are. You ain't got to get nothing else. Whatever you have right now is enough to mentor somebody, to volunteer, to turn out to vote, to share the knowledge you have, to invest your time where it can change somebody else's life, and build wealth, build institutions, build community, build opportunities your grandchildren will inherit. And here's my challenge, Rick, before I go. If we spend less time trying to convince people to value us and more time celebrating the people who already do, What if every dollar we spent arguing became a dollar invested? What if every hour we spent debating became an hour mentoring? What if every post we made tearing somebody down became a post lifting somebody up? Because movements aren't sustained by outrage. They're sustained by love, by service, by people willing to build something bigger than themselves. And so this next 250 has got to be almost a rallying call for us, for real, to hell with whoever is trying to find shelter with us. The very place that we need to be focused on is and be just dedicated to is how we love, serve, and build with each other. That's what I got for you, brother.
That's deep, but we ain't gonna be there for that 500. So
That's true. That's actually
dumb as hell, man.
Yeah, we all gonna be
you make a good point.
Yeah, buddy.
Future.
Yeah, buddy. We ain't gonna be there for that 500.
Not to focus on the negative, right, Rick?
How you want
Yeah,
to be
he
there?
was just talking about you, Ricky. See?
None of our ass gonna be here.
Man, that's why I don't need to be doing this no more.
We might not be there for the
The
300.
whole commentary, and then Ricky said, "Here's why I don't
We ain't
matter."
gonna be there for the 300 either.
He wasn't listening. They weren't listening.
you say,
Jeff?
Jeff?
They were not listening.
It's all good.
Jeffrey, we ain't that good at math, but we can add that up.
Black Tony, what's going on?
I like, man. Man, I want for the Okadoke. So I didn't even know y'all gonna be there today. So.
What you mean?
Cause I came up.
You get your email?
I came up here last week. So I came up here Monday. I came up here Tuesday. I came up the Wednesday.
You always do that.
Not nowadays wasn't nobody there.
Excuse me.
And I said, shouted. I said the whole. I thought everybody had got fired. So I thought they had fired the whole morning show. So I said, well, I guess I need to look for me another job. So I started applying for a different job.
Another job that you ain't never started.
Yeah, I started applying for. Yeah, I applied at Crow, but they did a background check. Then I applied at the post office, but they did a background check. Then I applied at the police or the police
station.
Not the real police. The model police.
Yeah.
The what police?
They did a background check. Then I applied at the cleanup at the golf.
What about the dark?
I applied. I was in Dallas. I went to apply for the Dart folks.
What about the Dallas Zoo?
Yeah, I applied for them to clean up the cages. They did a background check. Then I applied at Macy. They did a background check. I was gonna try to work security, but they caught me stealing in there before. So they said you can't work.
Man, I think the Dallas Zoo would be good for you, man. Wow.
They need help too.
Yeah, because they all.
Well, but then I went out over the weekend. And this what happened.
Yeah.
So I was out, went out to this little place, little bar, whatever. And I'm looking around and checking out the little scene and whatever. And I'm saying,
yeah,
nice little spot. You know what I'm saying? Met a dude. Dude said, he recognized. Said, hey, you Black Tongue? I said, yeah, Black Tongue. He said, you work on the entertainment? I said, yeah, I used to work on the Rickey Smiley morning show, but they all got fired. And he said, well, look, come back to my apartment and hang out with me for a little bit. He said, I work for this place called This Nation. He said, I'll put you on. He said, I'll put you on. You're going to be on TV.
Yeah.
So I went over there. And we hung out, we drinking. He said, we lay down, rest up, and he said, you can start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I spent the night over there.
Yeah.
And he said, you're going to be on This Nation on Monday.
Yeah. And
then I get up and I called Gary. And he told me This Nation not on no more.
So you spent the night over there?
Yeah. I ain't do nothing. No. I mean, we spooned a little bit, but I ain't do nothing.
Just a little bit.
Can I come back to work tomorrow, please?
Did you take your shirt off, Black Tony?
Yeah.
This is for Brenda. Since you won't answer your phone, I know you watch my video. When somebody invites you to a party, that don't mean for you to act like no hog or dog. I cooked 5 slabs of ribs yesterday. You didn't. I'm not saying that you ate all the ribs, but you toted 5 or 6 plates away from here yesterday. You didn't ask me, could you do it? You took upon yourself and did it. The food is free. I didn't mind you taking no carry out after everybody get through eating. Give everybody a chance to get them a piece of rib, fish, and a baked neck bone. I had a variety of food. Now, if you was going to take that many plates away from here, you could have asked me. People went to complain about the rib was getting low, and they didn't get a chance to get in. And you'd have told it 5 plates to your car, and they said that you had ribs on it. But you don't have to come to nobody event and try to act like a hog or dog. The party had started 30 minutes. Hadn't been started 30 minutes before you start taking 4 and 5 and 6 plates to your car. That's sad. You don't do that. Now it got me feeling bad as a host. Don't do that kind of stuff. Don't do that. You will not be invited to nothing I have from now on.
Brenda, hey Brenda, did you hear that, Brenda? You need to call us.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Lil Wayne, honey. Now, you know, it was rumored, y'all, that Lil Wayne was supposedly dating, married a little 23-year-old girl, and people saw them together and blah, 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 and all that stuff, honey. But Lil Wayne is finally, Ricky, he's speaking out, and he's letting the world know what's really going on regarding that situation. And here's what Lil Wayne had to say.
I would like to clear something up. No, I'm not engaged. No. I had a beautiful thing going with an amazing person, but obviously, due to the validity of the temperature of today's crazy world and culture, I considered I don't want to be such a burden on such an amazing person. So we decided to part.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Would you break up with somebody you really truly love because of the climate of what's going on today? I feel bad for Lil Wayne. I mean, because I'm sure if he really loved this young lady and she loved him, I wouldn't have broken up. I would have stayed together because love will keep us together.
It's more than love. You can love somebody, but that ain't what's going to keep you together.
You don't think so, Rick?
Yeah, you got to have companionship.
Got to like each other.
Yeah. You got to friendship, companionship, understanding.
Yeah. Oh, well. My heart goes out to Lil Wayne, honey. But nevertheless, speaking of my heart going out to him, Lil Wayne was doing the concert, was supposed to be performing, honey, recently. But Mr. Lil Wayne decided, y'all, that he said, I'm tired. I'm going to tell y'all why I can't show up, and here's what he said about that.
Sorry for missing that show the other night. Listen, I have epilepsy and I have seizures, right? Thank God I haven't had a seizure in years. But seizures have triggers. The trigger to my seizures are bad migraines. Had a bad migraine that night. It was recommended that I don't get in the air. I still was trying to get in my and still trying to get on the plane to come rock there. But again, it was recommended that I don't get on the plane because we didn't want the event to happen while in the air. So hopefully you can understand that.
Absolutely, we understand. Absolutely,
Yeah,
safety first.
There's safety first, but then they got people out there, honey, you know, these messy people say, well, he went through all that, but honey, showed up at that all-white party the next night. But, you know, hey, that's neither here nor there. I mean, maybe the epilepsy thing just overpassed.
He probably couldn't fly, though.
Yeah, he probably couldn't fly.
I don't
It's
know.
2 different days, though.
Yeah, but still, you know, I mean, sometimes if you're going to study, you need to rest the whole week, not just 2 different days. You should stay home, honey, because you know people going to be out there, and that's going to be just like they saying that, but he showed up for this party, and he did that and the other and stuff and whatever. And then you got the poor people, even though things happen. But, you know, Ricky, you're entertaining stuff, but at the little Susie that went bought her outfit to come to this concert, had to pay the park, got there and all that, and you canceled a couple of hours or so before the concert. That's not really a cute look. I feel bad, but, you know, things does happen. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer. And we know Lil Wayne allegedly rescheduled this concert, so they'll be able to catch him the next time. Hopefully they have a babysitter, and everything is on the up and up for whoever had to experience that cancellation. So we're going to keep in prayer. All right. Wow. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God, everybody's raving about the happiest couple in Hollywood. Did y'all hear the tea, honey? It's being reported, y'all, that Jussie Smollett and the former Queer Eye star Karamo Brown, y'all, are reportedly dating after TMZ, y'all, spotted the two on an outing, y'all, in Los Angeles. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the entertainers spent Monday on exploring the city, honey, including a hike at Rayon Canyon, running errands, honey, and going to lunch, honey, with Mr. Brown's mama. Now, they say the outing come less, y'all, than a month after the former Empire star ended his engagement to actor Jabari Red, who, y'all, he met on the set of his self-directed 2024 film, The Lost Holiday, y'all. Now, they said Smollett proposed to Red last June. Now, they said that the new couple come with a bit of history. Now, back in 2018, they said Smollett presented Brown, y'all, with an HRC Visibility Award at the 21st Annual HRC Houston Gala, calling him my dear friend, my brother, my comrade. He said, and at the time, y'all, they say Brown was in a relationship with his longtime partner, Ian Jordan, who Smollett shouted out in the speech. Now, also in the opening remarks, there said Smollett, shared that Brown would help him tape audition as the two y'all lived in the same Sherman Oaks neighborhood. Now, they say, quote, they say, hold your friends closely and help your friends. That's what they had to say. And people are going on and on and on. And I'm sick of Miss Armand and them calling me about it. Girl, you see they together now, honey? And then Miss Armand about, well, girl, I don't know about their relationship because I don't want nobody throwing glitter on my back. But I'm like, girl, look, I don't know how that all done, honey. But nevertheless, honey, congratulations to them, honey. They look like a nice, happy couple. And, hey, everybody needs love again. So, I mean, Jussie was recently engaged, and things don't work out. When things don't work out, you got to move on, to the next person and stuff. And that's what they're doing, and they're seeming happy. So we're all excited and happy for them, and congratulations again to them, y'all. And then my quick for free story, y'all, it's being reported, y'all, that T.I. and Tiny awarded $0 on the punitive damage, y'all, in that fourth OMG Doll trial. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the fourth OMG Dolls trial ended with $0 punitive damage, y'all, for Tip and his beautiful wife, Tamika. Now, they're saying T.I. and Tiny sued MGA Entertainment, y'all, back in 2020 for violating their intellectual property rights. Now, they argue that, y'all, the toy giant LOL Surprise OMG Doll, honey, line copied the name, likeness, and distinctive outfits, honey, of their girl group, OMG Girls. Now, the OMG Girls featured Tiny's daughter, Zanika, and Miss who is it? And sisters Baja Beauty Rodriguez and Lourdes Lolo Rodriguez. Now, Lil Wayne's daughter, Regina Carter, she was also a past member of it. But nevertheless, it's being reported out that in 2024, a jury, y'all listen to this, awarded the couple $53.6 million in punitive damages and $17.9 million in compensatory damages for a total of $71.5 million. But the victory was short-lived. Now, MGA Entertainment appealed the jury y'all award back in 2024. Now, on July the 8th, 2025, the U.S. District Court of Appeals found, y'all, that the punitive award, y'all, for damages, $53.6 million, was unsupported by the facts of the trial. Now, T.I. and Tiny went back out of court, honey, hoping to restore the $53.6 million in punitive damages. Now, according to Rolling Stone, the jury in the latest trial on recently, y'all, determined, y'all, that MGA had not acted with malice. Now, the jury awarded the couple $0 in punitive damages. Now, T.I. and Tiny's compensatory damages remain capped at $17.9 million, and T.I. and Tiny have already, spent millions of dollars in attorney fees, discovery, expert testimony, and travel expenses for the 4 trials. Now, after the attorneys take their cut, they're saying the plaintiffs, including the members of the OMG Girls, will divide, y'all, a wonderful just over $6 million, y'all. Now, in a statement through their attorneys, T.I. and Tiny expressed their disappointment in the jury verdict. Now, they said, quote, we appreciate the jury's time and consideration, but are disappointed in the verdict. Now, T.I. and Tiny's lawyer said in a statement recently, we proved, y'all, that malice once and believe that this jury had the benefit of the 3 weeks of evidence the last jury saw. Now, they also said that they would have found punitive appropriate. Now, it's clear, y'all, from the evidence that the MGA's policies are inadequate to prevent this type of IP infringement, and their document retention and collection procedures are equally as suspect.
Sounds like it went to from a black jury to a white jury.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
what this particular court have the final say so?
I think it's the final say so, and they're gonna get split due to $6 million amongst the people, what have you. What'd you say, Beyonce?
Which is crazy because OMG Dolls made $2 billion. So $17 million is just a drop in the bucket. And Tiny really created those dolls.
Yeah. So we're going to keep our parties again lifted up in prayer.
They can't even appeal that decision?
That's the last one. That was our last try.
That was it. So we got to pray, honey.
Allegedly.
Right. Sha-la-la. Thank you. Yes, honey. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah, it's touching, honey. But, I don't know what to say, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. The color today, y'all, is Atomic Tangerine. On the high end, you say Atomic Tangerine, and on the low end, just say beautiful, honey, dark orange. And I was told once upon a time, if you can't make a dime, make a nickel.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This morning, we are continuing our conversation about mental health. And joining us this morning is the one and only Dr. Alduan Tartt. Y'all, happy to have you, man. He's here to help us to better understand mental health, break down some common misconceptions, and share practical ways we can take better care of ourselves. Dr. Tartt, good morning. Happy to have you, man.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, let's get right into it. Now, mental health is something that, we hear about every day. Have you seen attitudes towards going to therapy and mental health change over the past few years?
Yes, we have. We have, because we've marketed mental health in a different way. A lot of times we think mental health, we think mental illness, right? And we have to change that to mental wellness. When we think about fitness, we don't think about going to the gym just because something's wrong with our bodies. And we're doing the same thing when it comes to mental health. And what's interesting is that as we've changed mental health to work better for men, more men are coming in.
Wow. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask, in today's political climate, including racism, how can that affect our mental health?
I mean, racism definitely affects us. It's something that you have to deal with and you have to cope with every single day. I mean, we don't have to imagine. I mean, imagine going to work and not being able to you have to deal with politics, but now you have to deal with racism. And you have to worry about your kids, especially if you have boys. You have to worry about whether your rights are going to be denied. If you get in the legal system, does that matter? If you're part of anything, any corporate lawsuit, is there going to be a judicial system that's going to benefit you, right? So it's just a lot of different things that we have to deal with. Not only, because as people of color, we have so much stress to deal with on a regular basis. And that's why we have to learn to talk about it versus suppress it and keep it in. That's what we've been taught, but that's why our stress numbers are increasing, especially for men.
So, Dr. Tartt, tell me this, why do you think people still struggle to ask for help? Because, people back in the day talking, I'm not crazy, ain't nothing wrong with me, and da-da-da-da-da. And if you're dealing
Gary,
with
they say, pray, just pray.
Oh, yes.
Pray it away.
Yeah, pray, honey. You gotta pray.
Yeah, I mean, in the church, we call it spiritual bypassing, where we say, I'm waiting on God or God's going to fix it, but God has told us to seek help. It says in the Bible, plans fail due to lack of counsel, but with a multitude of advisors, your plans succeed, right? Even Jesus had 3 best friends and disciples. Like, why would Jesus need friends, all right? And Jesus agonized in the garden. He said, I can't believe I have to do this, Lord. And he asked his brothers to stay up with him, and they fell asleep, and he felt alone. So this is Jesus. We see Isaiah. We see numerous people in the Bible crying out for help. And then, Gary, to answer your question, I don't think we thought it was manly to be able to say, I need help. I think it's this stoicism. We figure it out on our own, and somehow asking for help makes us weak. But if we reframe it, everyone needs a consult. That's what I say, a consultation, guidance, advice. So when we start talking to men about, hey, would you like to get some advice about that, a consultation, a counselor to be able to help you make a decision or decrease your stress, men are coming in left and right when you talk to them that way.
All right, so we're talking to the one and only therapist, child psychologist, Dr. Alduan Tartt. You can get at us if you have any questions, 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Now, how can somebody tell the difference between just having a hard and stressful week and really having, really having a mental health problem?
Yeah, I mean, it starts affecting, a lot of times we look for sleep, all right? There are a lot of times where we won't even realize that we're stressed, but it'll start affecting your sleep. For men, a lot of times we carry stress in our body. So our shoulders, our stomach, our back, head will start hurting, start oversleeping, be agitated. It'll change in our behavior. And then we have to ask ourselves, hey, what's going on that's changing the way I feel? What's changing the way that I act? Because a lot of times men can't even identify what's going on. They just say, I'm fine. But in reality, we're angry, we're upset, we're anxious, we're afraid, we're nervous, we're agitated, we're frustrated. We feel invisible. We feel like we're walking through life unalive. Like we should be doing more with our lives. but we're just going to work or we're going through the motions. Usually that doesn't bode well for anyone, but especially for men.
Yeah, Dr. Tartt, what you just said is leads me to my question. Are there any physical symptoms that show poor mental health that people don't always recognize?
Yeah, I mean, but think about, we're talking about poor mental health. I think the average person knows on a scale of 1 to 10 how they feel every day. And I would say if you feel, a 6 or less on an ongoing basis, something is off. Something is not working for you. So look at sleep. Look at issues with your stomach. Look at it's not feeling your best. Being irritable, being agitated. A lot of times they call the stomach the second mind, because a lot of times the stress that we can't feel, we actually carry it in our bellies. And that's why we see an increase of so many gastrointestinal problems. So as men and women, we have to watch our bodies, because our bodies will carry our stress, especially if we don't express it. And that's why men who communicate, whether it's journaling, whether it's even talking out loud, right? Whether it's talking to someone you trust. And what's interesting, a lot of men open up when they don't have to talk to someone face to face, right? Like when you look at a man, a lot of times that threatens him, but they found that as psychologists, as we've adjusted, like shooting basketball, building something, doing something, going fishing, something that's distracting actually opens men up to actually talk about their emotions more than looking them directly in the eye.
Absolutely. If y'all have any questions for Dr. Alduan Tartt, y'all can get at us 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. We'll be taking your phone calls. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I love a girls' weekend, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, we got the one and only Dr. Alduan Tartt on this morning. So excited to have him this morning. Y'all get at us 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Tartt, we're going to go to the phones. Good morning.
Hi. I wanted to ask the doctor about resources for teenagers and young adults, because I'm having trouble trying to find a therapist for my son, where he prefers a younger black male. There's not a lot of black men working in this industry, and I was just wondering if there were any resources where you could find someone that might, seem more relatable to teens and young adults.
Absolutely great question, because how they connect matters. I will go to psychologytoday.org. Psychologytoday.org. What it's going to allow you to do is be able to put your insurance in, put your city in, put the type of therapist you want. So you can specify African-American male, African-American female. This is for anyone, any race or gender. And then it'll populate the psychologists, social workers, and counselors in your area. You do that, you should be able to find a provider.
All right. Appreciate the call. You're on Dr. Tartt. Good morning.
Yes, hi. I just wanted to know, he just spoke about men carrying a lot of problems in their gut and in their stomach. We're experiencing that right now with my husband. We have great loss in our family. We lost our son and mother-in-law like within 3 months of each other, and he has not taken that very well. And we've gone to 6 different doctors, and he's complaining about his stomach, and they're not finding anything. But I'm just wondering what else could we try? And I'm now that he's saying that, I'm just like, could that be contributed to the grief that he's carrying?
It absolutely could be. So the first place to go is look at grief counseling, right? And a lot of times the grief is carried in the stomach because you're suppressing it. So what you're taking is all those feelings and you're not talking about it, and you are putting them inside of your mind. And so that goes right to your gut. It's like we've experienced that where we're stressed about work, right? And your stomach hurts, and then you get to work and they realize, oh, okay, we don't need your report today. And all of a sudden you feel better. So yes, absolutely. I would recommend that he would get grief counseling, because if they can't find anything medically, they are saying that is something that is going on in his mind, and it feels the same way. So I would look at grief counseling.
You know, Dr. Tartt, I deal with that too. It could be a form of, if I'm not mistaken, anxiety, because, man, most mornings I wake up, I feel like I'm going down the hill of a roller coaster. Like my anxiety, like I can't freaking breathe and or whatever, just trying to catch my breath. And I don't be wanting to wake up and do the morning show. I just want to lay there so I could process and think, because I just can't get it together. And I know exactly what that the last caller was talking about. I feel so bad for him, sir. Man, I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences, our condolences to you and your family. And I hope that he find the therapy that he needs. But I just want to also say, man, create a lot of moments of happiness. Just one day at a time, create moments of happiness. And those moments of happiness are like the beams that shine through dark clouds. That's how I look at it. So every moment of happiness that you can get or whatever, and take that day and build off of it. Just build off of it and just keep trying to have good days, or days where you do something that you like, fun and exciting, and that put a little bit of gas in the tank. It's just me personally. It just put a little bit more gas in the tank, because grief will have you running on empty, and the whole goal is just to get some gas in the tank, and eventually, day by day, year by year, to fill the gas tank back up. I don't know if that's a good analogy. What are your thoughts on that?
No, it is. And it is. First of all, you need a distraction from the pain, which is why a lot of men work, right? But you also need to do something fun just to give you a break from suffering. But the other thing is, we have to talk about it. See, if we can't express it, where does the grief go? It doesn't go anywhere. And that's that anxiety that you're talking about, right? And so for men who don't necessarily have someone to talk to, I want to look at GriefShare, griefshare.org. Griefshare.org. All right, they have online and in-person experiences, because the best way for you to express grief is with other people who understand the grief. It's just hard for other people to understand it, right? So as you're expressing it, you're actually decreasing that anxiety. You're actually decreasing that pain. You're actually turning that pain, you're stopping that pain into turning into suffering. See, lawyers talk about pain and suffering as two different things. So, brothers, I want you to open up, all right? Even if you don't trust anyone, I want you to write it out, or I want you to be able to talk it out into your phone. You don't have to send it. But when you begin to express your emotions, you decrease the pain. You decrease the stress that you feel, because it is literally coming out of your body versus staying trapped in your gut. Even crying helps decrease cortisol.
Absolutely. Dr. Tartt, real quick, give us your information on how you can be reached.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Dr. Tartt. That's at DRTARTT. Or go to my website, drtartt.com, DRTARTT.com. I'm doing a stress management class for men on July 15th. So it's going to be free. Stress management for men. You can find it on my website, and I'll be advertising it on my Instagram at DRTARTT.
There it is, y'all. The one and only Dr. Tartt, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, it's about the time for Man Law Violation Monday. All men that's been out here riding motorcycles together, just out here.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, don't do the men on the motorcycles like that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I seen it.
Just tell them to turn that damn music down.
I seen it on Hollandale Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. I was laughing so hard I couldn't even pick my phone up to film. I was at the stop sign weak.
Was the dude on the back arching his back too?
Now he wasn't arching his back, but it was just he was trying to look off like he didn't want nobody to see his face. But he needed a ride though. I was like, man, I would have got an Uber or something. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, let's get into these man law violations. This is kind of like a little holiday edition. And, shout out to everybody, man. 97.9 The Beat, DF Dub. In case y'all didn't know, you can get my man law violations, my man law book. It's actually available right now. You can get it on Amazon. Just go in there and put in man laws, special K, and it'll pop right up with my picture on the front. Now, let's get into these man laws, because I saw some things happen over the weekend. I caught a few violations. I was a little troubled by these. When you're a grown man eating a piece of rib, you cannot have your pinky pointing up while you're holding that rib. You gotta be mindful that you can't have that.
You got on some pink and green shorts.
and you got your knee, and if you're holding your plate now, and I know everybody ain't got a place to sit, in these gatherings, because we be packed up at the house, and if you ain't got a place to sit, it's not a good look to have that plate on your thighs with your knees pressed together real hard. That's just not a
your feet
not
point,
a good look.
Toes pointed towards each other.
No. Yeah, no.
And hold the plate with one hand and open your leg, just sit there, put your elbows in your
And you also can't be now, and don't be that guy that gets in when they say the food is ready. Don't be that guy that gets in the line, and you in front of all the women, come on, bro. Like you can't be in front of all the women. You
Super Dave did that, but they was going by height.
I know he was first.
It don't count if the women can see over your head. Then it's fine. It's fine if the women can see.
5'6".
Any 5'6". Yeah, if you standing on a brick.
Right.
Now.
I said, man, if you don't get off that wedding cake, go ahead.
And let me tell you what. Let me tell you. Say Super Dave so short he modeled for trophies. Anyway, look.
Super Dave so short he can jump off a dime and break his legs.
Hey, wait a minute.
That's short, dog. That's short.
Short is a commercial.
Swinging on the curb.
You also can't be overheard saying, "Hey, break that in half. I can't take that much meat at one time." I get it. I get it. But be mindful. You can't say that, and people can hear you saying that you can't take that much meat at one. Like, okay, just find another way to say it.
Okay, you need to talk to your boy Rocktina. Went out here to the Dallas Fair. We was going out there. We were Prairie View and Grambling game.
Yes, sir.
Went out there to the fair. Went got that long ass Winnie with that stick on it. And walk around with it instead of breaking it off.
Roxy had a foot long.
No, it was more than a foot. It was more than a foot. The real long one they have at the Dallas Fair.
I went back and got a bun, dog. I went back and got a bun.
They ain't have no bun to fit that.
No.
They had a bun to fit that. Wasn't no Subway set up out there. You needed it was about a good 12 inches.
Oh man,
that's actually a foot.
On a stick, it was like
was it a corn dog?
No, it was no corn dog.
They didn't dip it in there. It was just a big naked
just raw
Winnie.
meat.
It was a big hot link, dog.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, man, I was violating, man, but that thing was good.
Yeah, man, but the way you had that mustard running down the side, man, it just...
Oh my lord.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 27 after the hour, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, July 6th. Here's what's going on in the news. A Mississippi family is still searching for 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells, a young black man from Ocean Springs who disappeared on July 4th after he was last seen on Horn Island near Biloxi. Now, authorities say Nolan was last seen around 3 p.m. wearing blue swim trunks, sunglasses, and no shirt. He's 6'1" and about 180 pounds. Multiple agencies are now involved in the search, including local law enforcement, the Coast Guard, Marine Resources, Gulf Islands, National Seashore, and the United Cajun Navy. Officials are urging anybody who was in that area, especially boaters, people taking photos or videos, or anybody who may have seen Nolan or even given him a ride, to come forward immediately. And in Memphis, an investigation is underway after 2 Tennessee National Guard members shot and killed 20-year-old Tyreen Johnson. It was early Sunday morning. Authorities say police were responding to reports of gunfire when Johnson ran, and Guard members assigned to the Memphis Safe Task Force joined the pursuit. Investigators say Johnson had a gun. The encounter ended with the soldiers opening fire. No other injuries were reported, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is now reviewing that shooting. In other news, Ricky, President Trump is promoting new investment accounts for kids alongside Wall Street executives from the NYSE and NASDAQ. Now, on paper, it's a good idea. Getting kids, on paper and off paper, getting kids invested early can build real wealth over time. And Trump knows better than anybody how much money can be made in the market, especially when you're president. Since returning to office, Trump's wealth hasn't just stayed billionaire on paper money. It's turned into real cash flow with more than $1.4 billion in crypto-related income. Y'all do remember his crypto coin, right? Nearly 1 million investors lost about $3.8 billion on the Trump meme coin, while Trump and his circle reportedly made hundreds of millions from it. So the presidency itself has been very good business for Trump, maybe more profitable for him personally than for any president in American history. Meanwhile, millions of American families are still trying to afford gas, groceries, rent, and childcare. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
And away we go. The world champion gets a much better start than Adasia Hodge. And here comes Sha'Carri. Look at Sha'Carri Richardson and the world champion. Sha'Carri to the line. It's tight between Sha'Carri and Melissa. It may very well be Sha'Carri Richardson. No, Jefferson Wood, and it's a photo finish.
Diamond League at Prefontaine Classic track meet was off the chain. Showdown between Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Jefferson Wooten in the 100 meters. Melissa won first. Sha'Carri got second. Good old-fashioned healthy rivalry between these two and Sha'Carri after the race.
I have a belief in myself that not only comes from within, but from the people that genuinely love and care for me, they pour into me. So that confidence is coming back in me as a person as well as athlete.
And let's give Melissa her props, man. She's been dominating the 100 meters all season long, and she has a message for everybody.
If anybody ever realized over the last year, I ain't ever ran away from no race. I'm not ducking anybody. I'm here. I've been telling y'all this, that I'm here. I don't care who's in the race. I'm here.
Come on, man. I love it. Nothing wrong with some good old-fashioned trash talking. It's good for sports, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to that, man. Let's keep it fun.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah, what's up?
If Sha'Carri Richardson snatch your cell phone, that's your girl, and take out running, what you doing? What's your next move?
You can have it. Because I ain't pulling no hamstring trying to chase after. I ain't going to catch her.
You ain't going to catch her.
Come on,
she
man.
She running fast here and went through all them little text messages.
Hey, man, you got it. You got my phone. It is what it is. I'll see you back at the crib.
Back talking about, who is this?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
29 for the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
Come on, man. I'm Alfreda's holding it down for the Brat today. And we got to show some love to our new Dallas fam at 97.9 The Beat. Ricky, it's official. We are back on.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, so the 2026 Essence Festival of Culture happened in New Orleans over the weekend with an estimated 100,000 in attendance. And talk about a moneymaker for the NO. The Essence Fest brought in an estimated $300 million. The evening concert series had a ladies first theme, showcasing legendary female voices and major hip-hop and R&B stars like MC Lyte. Check this out.
One more time. I need a roughneck. I need a two with an attitude. I only need his fingers with a spoon. That's rockin', I sagging, tempo's dragging, frontin' in his heart with his homeboys flagging. Line by line, how we knock the boots up. But he's a roughneck. So that's alright. Triple O, Bull T, under the hood. Make the doors and wake the boys up.
Come on, MC
Yes.
Lyte.
Also performing this year was Cardi B, Kalani, Lotto, Brandy, Monica, Patti LaBelle, Tevin Campbell, Babyface, and Dougie Fresh. Now, the festival wrapped yesterday with T.I., Public Enemy, George Clinton, and a special tribute to Aaliyah, curated by Missy Elliott. Listen to what Maya had to say. That was Maya's performance tribute. Another Essence Fest is in the history books, but R&B is back. The highly anticipated co-headlining R&B tour featuring Usher and Chris Brown is doing exceptionally well, proving that R&B still has the power to pack stadiums, Ricky. The massive stadium run kicked off to a sold-out solid crowd in Denver. Now, that was late last month, and the reviews are amazing. And y'all, it's about a 3-hour show. And the tour just made history at Detroit's Ford Field, hosting a 3-night run, July 2nd, July 3rd, and then again tonight. So this is the first time the stadium has hosted the same act for 3 consecutive shows. And just last week, both Eric Bellinger and Mario were officially added to the tour because both were surprise guests during the tour's opening night in Denver. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, we love him. So they brought him back. Mario also confirmed that he's going to be staying on for the remainder of the North American run. He's going to be performing his own mini set, dancing, and even singing background vocals for Chris Brown. Listen to what Mario had to say backstage.
It's amazing. It's a full circle moment. We're all back here. A lot of us have known each other for so long. You know, it's a full circle moment. Of course, it's a lot of beautiful ladies in the building. We do this for y'all. This is, you know what I'm saying? CB called me and was like, yo, you want to do this tour? I'm like, listen, it's the best tour in the world. You know, R&B might not see nothing like this in a while. So I'm really honored to be here.
The tour wraps in December in Orlando, and I think the whole show, we need to go ahead and make it. Hey, if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can follow me on social media at Georgia Alfredas. Coming up, Dwight Stone got the praise mixed down.
Georgia is on my mind.